video game. But yeah, let's try that again then, shall we?
I chose the
EDF
anime strawberry as my avatar. Did you see that one? When you were going through choosing PSN icon.
Oh, it's nice.
I love being an anime strawberry.
Okay, that seems a lot more consistent at least.
Yeah.
So the Gyokuzaki. They chose not to translate that, but it's literally just throne. So he talks like he's saying you're doing stuff in the throne.
Can't be in that robot.
About the assimilation plan. I like him going.
Swing. I imagine there was a swing sound effect there. What a cool cape.
Yeah. See, like, the translation on this is all, like, fine. It's like, but we'll get to Toya's dream sequence and it's all fucked. Rather than Gokuzaki, where they just didn't translate throne. Yeah, like, it's like, oh, well, obviously the start is going to be best because that's what everybody's going to see. That's the rule of video game, is you make the start the best.
I love presents. E-Zelda.
Yep, E-Zelda. The English translation, it goes between bad to
Silly.
yeah, to silly.
Oh man.
If we take the thrusting force away, even if it's the Gyokuzaki, it's like that's almost like if we even if we take the thrusting force away, the Gyokuzaki, then but they just didn't put the leading ellipses saying that he's got a
He's got a fucked up hand.
Yeah, he's got a big weird diggly finger. And the yeah, like there's characters who count in German for one of their attacks, 1, 2, 3, and they've translated that as Einst, which is an enemy in the game. Zwei, the right thing, and then dry is in when you're wet you should get dry. No, talk about it's semi-decent in that you can completely understand everything except for two things that I mean.
Yeah, it's just
It's
weird.
just sometimes it's a bit, yeah.
Decisions.
Alvan. I think he's Ranks now instead of like Lunks or whatever he was before. Alvan Lynx. Yeah, like here, there's no time. I wouldn't hesitate to take you down if you continue to stand in the way. It's like, I won't hesitate to take you down. Like, that should have been won't instead of wouldn't. But this music's good as hell and this cutscene's good as hell. People in chat, let me know if the audio is good or bad, balance-wise, and if, like if I'm not leaving the text boxes up long enough for people to read. Like I'm reading it 3 times, but I'm a quick reader, so. It's also tough because normally I read on the left monitor, and then that's where the chat is, so I can just see both at the same time. But this I'm reading the other monitor, so I've got to put the chat closer to it. It's really fucked up. This is messing with
I'm
my.
watching the chat.
Yes. Thank you, friend. Okay, yeah, here's a weird bit. Yeah, well done, Alvan. Thanks to you, the trader has been taken care of. And then, yeah, so there's a dude in this called Master Kalo Ran. which I'm like, was he in J? Was there a dude in J called Kalo Ran? Did they do that name first before Star Wars did? But also, like Kalo Ran, like if you do it Japanese sounding, that could be like Kylo Ren, so almost Kylo,
Mhm.
right? But
I wonder. That's funny. Is he evil?
like, look at him. Oh, also, so these two dudes are obviously like knights or whatever, and they mention in a second that they're knights. And
Very nice.
the dude Carlo, his faction he's part of is just called the Spies. So I think he might be evil.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's yeah, but those principles you knights hold has nothing to do with us spies. It's like, I think you got a bad. It's like, what's your job? Oh, murder, deception, deceit. Yeah, that's why you have no qualms about shooting from one's back. Despicable. And that's obviously like that's why you've got no qualms about shooting someone in the back, right? So you know exactly what he's saying. It's just meh, meh.
Shoot. No, he's talking about the butt guns he has.
Oh yeah, he's got the butt guns.
I shoot from the back all the time after eating Taco Bell. Heyo.
Soothing to the ear. You righteous knights never seem to say those words when in a fight. I mean, this dude, I think he's nailed it. I think he's called him out. Oh, I'm despicable because I'm owning you. See, and he sounds like, yeah, you know what? Nailed it. I am a shithead.
Except in the face of defeat or death, would you only start to accuse your enemy of being despicable for the very first time? That's English.
Yeah, see, like, yeah, like, you know what he's trying to say? But, woo. Yeah, here we go. As leader of Imperial Guards protecting the royalty, yet attempting to take away our army's cornerstone granted without permission, that is a serious crime. And it's like, as the leader of the Imperial Guards protecting that is in charge of protecting royalty, you are attempting to take away our army's cornerstone. Or even though you are leader of, see, like, you can get it. You know what he's saying? It's just like, a little bit ropey. Yeah, Grandide. He's got a good upgrade. I shall build your loyalty. Alvan ranks. Google will do a way better, way worse job. Because it's fucking bad. I believe we need to conduct an inquiry first. Like, I think that's meant to be, we need to have a trial and follow due process. Kylo Ren, he's saying all the right things, but I mean, look at him, he's definitely fucking evil, right? Like, he's calling the knights out on their bullshit. He's like, no, justice must be done, just because he's your friend.
Well, I don't know anything about...
It's in line with the will of the representative knight. Or do you mean, like, anything else where you're just like, it's in line with your commander or the whatever, just anything other than the representative knight. Lady Chana Mia, Her Highness.
Who the hell's the representative knight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just meant to be, it's in charge with the dude in charge.
Maybe it's literally like a
Where-
knight senator.
What does Your Highness think? What does Her Highness think of this? Well, so I think you fucked it on that one.
Maybe don't say
Ugh. I'll be on my way. For the sake of 2 planets. You do it, Iselda. Yeah, but you be a good boy.
He turns around and blows the other guy up. And the other guy. He had secret blow-up vision all the time.
Yeah, I think he does straight up
I'll
have
be
eye
on my
lasers.
way here.
Just
I like how
fucking
he
look at
says
you.
that. Bye.
Yeah. And for these guys, it being a bit stilted is alright because they are like knights and they're really weird and old school, and also aliens. But wait, don't go outside carelessly.
You'll melt in the sunlight.
I'm going off just like that. He's definitely evil. Look at him. He's fucking bald.
It's true, and he's got earrings. And the really big
What's
collar.
the situation, Kylo Ren? I think this dude's the Knight's representative, the guy in shadow, because he's got big armor.
It's a good guess.
It was a failure. Measures has been taken, but he took the Gyokuza key out. No, he didn't take it out. You mean he left with it? Taking something out.
He took it out with the rest of the trash, threw it on the bin.
Yeah, that's got like that means different things. Why are those people there? Like, look at this dude's outfit. I think he's the knight, the representative knight.
He does look fancy.
Let's not reveal our hands more than necessary.
I think they're very difficult to draw.
You mean like your... Yeah, do you mean like your actual hands or your cards? But granted, in the rough clan's Oren. Shadowy guys, Carlo Ren, Sith Master. Fuck, I can't believe he's Carlo Ren. Like when I saw it before, I'm like,
I
oh
can't believe
shit,
this is literally Star Wars.
this happened.
Super robot Star Wars.
No doubt about it.
Can't wait till the AT-AT gets boobs.
Okay, so only cool people can pilot the knight, the throne, the Gyokuza key.
They won't be able to operate it.
Mm-hmm.
You are vastly underestimating our coolness, sir.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason for that though, and it's that he's a stupid idiot. But look how good the friggin' robot looks on the map. Is this the map sprite? The Ashwari.
That does look pretty good.
Two vital signs. So here's Katya. We'll find out her deal later. But Katya, she's cool. And you're about to see the level of this translation.
Hey, it's a lady.
Howdy, Anisha, how you doing? Yeah, Katya's cool.
Yellow eyes.
No. Now there, calm down. It's me. So, I mean, they could have done that a little bit better. See, and he's Iselda, right? And she called him Seldor-san. So I don't know if someone different translated these lines, or if he's not like his knightly title is Iselda. Which I think that's the deal. I think like he's Seldor Shun is his actual name, and Iselda is his knight name.
I think I just
but yeah,
that's not
they keep honorifics.
Face paint. That's blood because there's a little drip on his.
Yeah,
on his cloak.
On his jacket. Yeah. But they keep honorifics in, and there's one character who speaks entirely in third person for some reason.
Country Thirst does that sometimes.
Yeah, like in the exhibit, she's like, one girl's like, my brother doesn't do shit to help out, he's awful. And then this girl, instead of going, my brother's the same, she goes, Shoko's brother's the same. And it's like, please. It's Melua. So we've got Katya and Melua, and there's another one we'll meet later. There's the three Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Fighting crime.
My father, mother, everybody are under the rubble.
Yeah, technically.
I mean, that probably is, but I mean, tenses are difficult if you're not a native speaker and you're doing this as your ESL course project.
I think it actually works. Everybody are... I don't know.
No, it should be everybody is under the rubble. right?
I think that's. I'm trying to.
They all are. Everybody, they are all under
Yeah.
the rubble. Howdy, Miss Chong, and yeah, you can suddenly read Japanese. It's weird,
Congratulations.
right? You just looking at it like, holy shit, it's all translated in your brain. I think there's a glitch in
You
the
read enough
Matrix.
anime, now you've become the anime.
Yeah, all the people are under the rubble. Yeah, like they needed to just shuffle it around a little bit or change what it is. Yeah, and Tenia, so there's Tenia's missing. So there's Cachamelia, but the third one is missing. I will have both of you board this mech. Your parents and I have been doing what we believed is right. Alright. Gotcha, you gotta chill out on these ellipses. We're gonna run out of budget.
You have any idea how hard those are to translate?
Mm-hmm. Get into guaranteed. See, and the way that he's not all like officially knighty now, he's all like, yeah, no, yeah, like he's casual yeahs instead of yeses. But also, I don't know if there's translation. But check this out. Get in the robot, I'll protect you. What's this? Spacious. And the seats. It's like, lady. It's like, oh, comfortable ride. The ring above. The Belzalut's cockpit. What's the Belzalut?
Of course, the knights have the cushy seats.
Yeah. Gotcha. Be seated in the back. So just get in, sit down. Seldor-san, you're wounded. Nothing to worry about. He's fine. Don't worry about it. He's just
I'm only
fucking
bleeding.
losing all of his blood from his head. And here's Melua. Melia's the titty, one of the 3 power buff girls.
Ah.
There's the old. They're all the titty one really, but she
She's the extra
especially.
titty one.
And Festenia's the hyper one, Catches the mature one, and Melua's the the ditzy one. The ditzy titty one. Hey Darklock, how you doing?
No, it has goblet holders. Different than cup holders.
Yes, sick goblet holders. I will deliver both of you to Earth. Catcher Melua. Did she release an album, Katie Melua? Is she a musician? Boom, nailed it. Eh? Starting sentences with punctuation is where you're like... Yeah, and instead of the Earth Federation, it's the Terror Federation now.
You know, name changes.
But yeah, like, we would actually have to, like, play this stage, or we have to fight the other dude, but... Okay, so now this opening scroll, we get the Star Wars opening scroll now. Episode 4. The Moon Dwellers.
Didn't they get blown up by the god AI?
Yeah, except I think that just woke him up and made him mad as hell. A new age known as the New AD.
Really?
Yeah. Wait till you see when someone talks about like how so there's a glossary entry for the current times, which I really like as a name for the current era. Yeah, so 2 meteors dropped and sort of stopped our technology from progressing because we were like, wow, that's fucked up. And then Meteor 3 fell. And people were like, wait, that's not actually a fucking meteor. That's like man, like that's been made by something. It was determined to be man-made. It was made of materials and technology completely unknown to mankind. So, well, I think it was artificial rather than that. Rather than it was man-made, but nobody knew what it was. And then the extraordinary genius scientist behind Zoldark was the man who did the thing. He basically went, I'm gonna take over the world and get hella strong to protect us from the aliens, or I'm gonna galvanize the world into being strong enough to beat me, and then they can protect the Earth. And it was the Irrigators who did that in the L5 campaign. And then there was Einst and Shadow. Like the Einst are weird plant aliens, collective consciousness from another dimension. Shadow Mirror are just from another dimension. The Inspectors are people who came to Earth and like, you're really fucking savage and dangerous. The Shura were dudes from another dimension left to fight. Ruiner were the people who need to make everybody sad to awaken their god. And the Zavork are the guests who are like, your technology is awful, we need to fuck you up. And the Crossgate is just a portal to another dimension.
Just 2 paragraphs of like, yeah, so basically everyone invades Earth.
Yeah, everyone invades Earth all the time, non-fucking stop. We've got, and even when they're not aliens, maybe they're just like actual literal gods with literal fucking demons. Yeah, so here's Toya's dream sequence, which the translation is not very good in. Since when did it started? Having the same dream over again. Sitting all alone in that darkness. Dreaming about a girl in a praying posture, looking in my direction. She looks very beautiful, yet with melancholy eyes. See, and then her lines, I think they're pretty accurate. But his are no good. Like Toya definitely has a shitty time.
She's very sparkly.
Yeah. He mentions that he remembers those a lot, so I think they're real. But also it is his dream. Yeah, I think the sparkles might be real.
Nano machines.
The royal sword. And I think again it makes sense that she speaks weird, because I think she's Her Highness, and royalty always speak weird, right? Especially in a weird future feudal alien society. Yeah, upon waking up, every time her words found no place in my memory. I couldn't remember what she said.
It's alright, wake up, I forget.
That clear hair surrounded by... Was that clear hair surrounded by glittering light particles and such saddened eyes only?
Yeah, you didn't even finish that sentence.
It was a sign hinting at the impending battle. So, he has a dream, and then all that he remembers is there's a beautiful girl in it who's really sad. Yeah. He doesn't remember what she actually says.
That's a bummer, because it sounds like she was giving us some important information.
Yeah. And he's got a friggin... On his friggin' shelf, he's got a model kit of Cybuster, which, I mean, in this world, I guess is the equivalent of having a model of, like, a tank or a plane. Yeah. Like, I guess that's fine. And his weird computer desk at the right. Yeah, despite seeing it countless times, I still have no idea. Just who in the world is she? It's like, like that should have been a full stop. Just who in the world is she? Question mark. But it's like, I still have no idea. Just who in the world is she? Or you could just swap those around and have, I still have no idea. Just who in the world she is. For someone whom I have never seen before, is it possible to see them appearing in my dream?
Yeah.
That should probably just be, like, is it possible to see someone I've never met before in my dream?
Magic.
But magic. And Shion's house? That's like the surname? Why a transfer notification? As long as money is provided, children will just grow up on their own. Is that really what you think, Father?
I mean, Yeah, actually, you don't even need money. Turns out that time is kind of this force that continues to go forwards.
But he's got to get to school fast.
Is he gonna have the toast in his mouth?
No, but we do meet a dude who, in his second box, at first read, you're like, wow, really? You're going real hard on the incest already, dude. But then it turns out it's sarcastic. So, check this out.
Yeah.
Burning PT. Oh, the glossary. It's a video game. Oh, what's the DC War? What's the Personal Trooper? Terror Federation Forces. Ooh. But I know all this shit. It's basically just an arcade game where the controls are pretty accurate to the actual robots.
It's America's
So
Army.
basically, yeah, but for Robo.
I had a burning PT, and then I saw the doctor.
You stay up all night playing video games again? Well, it's not it. I mean, no, it's not that, please. Okay, so there's twins. The boy is Akimi and the girl is Akemi. And it's because in the game therefrom you chose whether you wanted a male or female protagonist, and the default name was Akimi for the boy and Akemi for the girl. But they put them both into the game, so, and they've got pretty much the exactly same name, so I mean their parents are pretty good, right? So, this is your second dialogue box, and your dream is about a beautiful girl who woke you up, right? Unlike me, I could never get tired of my twin sister waking me up every morning.
Nice.
It's like, wait, what? Wait, what? I mean, what? Wait, what? And then her line, well, if that's the case, why don't you wake up by yourself then? So, he was obviously being sarcastic, but also, in text, he just sounds like he's like, yeah, I sleep with my sister all the time, don't worry about it. It's good.
But she's also blushing.
But she's also blushing. And she's like, well, fuck you, bro. I've been busy, that's why I keep sleeping. It's like, what do you think she's doing, dude? Yeah, okay, this is really good. Wouldn't it be better if you discuss this with the counsellor? Our teacher, like, said that you should. That's true, he did. And then he was like, wait, counsellor? And Tony's like, yeah, I was told to visit the counsellor regularly because I don't have parents and live alone. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I'm an orphan. As if he's not, because his dad's alive and sends him money.
Shitty dad.
But he lives alone. He lives alone without his parents. He's a shitty dad, though. The lecturers are nervous about how to deal with someone like me. Like that line definitely makes him like. The school is like, he's gonna fucking kill himself. we need to keep an eye on this kid. Rather than, we just want to make sure he's all right. Part of war damage reconstruction.
He's just gonna play this video games until he fucking dies.
Yeah.
Too much World of Mechcraft.
Yeah, so some students who lived alone and had no parents just went missing, so that's why they want to talk to me. And then the government said, maybe don't let all the children get kidnapped at school.
It's like
not
the
like you
school's, well equipped to stop kidnapping.
Yeah. It's not like you enjoyed living all alone by yourself. It's not like you chose to do it. It's okay with you, I could go to your place to cook at times. You're just gonna go cooking food sometimes. Oh, that'd be great, but you're busy. You said you were busy. Monitoring a new product and all that jazz. You got that right, buddy. We love jazz. Listen to you, mighty. Stop right there. That's corporate confidential. That sounds like a TV show.
This is soap opera.
Confidential. Yeah. Welcome to Corporate Confidential. Last week, Ryan Jones revealed that he is the father of the baby.
And also, he has a coma.
And also, he has a coma. Goops. Sorry, Daya, we can't talk to you. 199, no problem. And with that, I have to head home immediately after school. And Megami Heavy Industries, are just, you know, it's where these guys work, because they're a Kimi and a Kemi Mogami, and their dad's the president.
It's a mid-sized enterprise.
Hey, can't we at least tell him the name Mighty Walker? He's our friend. No, can do. His dad works for a Turkish construction company, like construction vehicle company that has recently expanded their weapons division. So we probably shouldn't tell him because he's a competitor, right? And also, if he heard you say Mighty Walker, he would know that we're making a fucking robot, you asshole! And Kemi's really good because her brother's an idiot. A super robot. You really think so? Of course he would. He's not an idiot like you. But Toya's said he's not even spoken to his dad.
It's just a really reinforced walker like the old people use.
Yeah, Gundam Zimmer frame. Ashwari Cruzel doesn't have any development for humanoid mech. They don't make any human. Oh wait, it skipped a thing, so I would like Yeah, so there you go. That's not it. Although they have not announced anything yet, they could have been developing it in secret. After all, we're in the current times.
That's so dumb.
Look at the current times, and then it's the keyword of the current times. In recent years, the DC War, the L5 campaign, the Inspector Incident, the Shore Rebellion, the Sealing War have occurred one after the other, resulting in the existence of humanoid mobile weapons, aliens, and monsters becoming a commodity. I think you mean like commonplace. I don't think commodity mean like that word means what they think it means.
I like to think that it does.
And war is not something that happens in a far-off land, and people go about their lives aware that they are in a war. After the reconstructing of the Terror Federation forces, oh yeah, because we killed the president. Like they had to get a new, and we killed the president, and then the vice president. It turned out had completely manipulated everybody in the entire world to try and become God. But yeah, so rapid arms expansion, and there's loads of robots and shit. But basically, everything's fucked up, right? Don't do it. But they gotta keep it secret. But yeah, it's like, oh, the Gundam's the Universal Century, the AD Century, the After Earth Century, the current times. We're living in the current times, after all.
Jesus.
I just love robots, and so does he, and I wanted to tell him. You want to show him the video? You know you can't.
Okay.
Duh, it's just a mock battle, and I'll only show him.
If they're releasing the product today, telling him the name of it probably isn't that big a deal.
But surely I'll only show him. No, that's still a problem.
It's like, oh no, it'll show up on Kotaku like 6 hours early. Or stock prices.
The client will be arriving from Tokyo soon, and Jinpu-san will be angry if we are late. I just love that they kept the like it is just really like a proper fan dub anime thing. Alright, jeez. The Izu base, which is the Federation base where most of our guys live. And here's Sakae. So Commander Laker, his name has always just been Laker with no Y because it's like an American name.
Yeah, I know all sorts of.
But now he's got a Y in his name. The Mighty Walker. Yeah, about the Mighty Walker prototype. Keyword. General term to describe humanoid robots made by the Megami Heavy Industries. Okay, so let's just. Our company makes humanoid things and they're called Mighty Walkers. Alright. Don't tell him about the Mighty Walkers, even though it's common knowledge. Yeah, and then he says, that's like President Zion Akatsuki contacted me. I thought he's like, oh, President of the Earth Federation. No, that's the President of the Megami Industries. It's alright. And this dude's fucking chin, like, is that a scar?
Both of them.
Like, he's got a line.
The guy on the left looks like a ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah, that's because he's old. They always look weird, didn't they, old people? But the dude on the right is like, is that a scar? And then it's like, is that eye, like the bit on the left side of his face, is that a scar too? Or does he just have a butt chin that's weird? Or is it a crease because he's got an incredible chin? Like, what's going on with that dude? Like that dude, I don't get him at all. I just don't get Sakai how the physics of his face work.
I think that their Terran Defense Federation force really stylish with the cravats.
Yeah. It's an aircraft, 20 meters long with 2 main wings and 4 tails. The Ripper's propulsion engine was damaged. It's a weird plane.
What is it with Japanese people in cravats?
Because it's cool as hell.
Has any military ever actually used those?
Yeah, like, not like officers in, like Tudor-y times would have had them. I think they're obsessed with the cravats because they never really had that.
I guess.
Like Japan never really had cravats. Like they had samurai and shit. You think how they dressed? Like this is like super cool, novel, stylish. Compared to they're like, oh wow, did our radar pick it up? No. there was this plane. It was here. Did our radar pick it up? No. Okay, continue. I mean, one female passenger, late 20s, no ID, had a head injury, unconscious. The unknown object may not be.
I mean, probably not. We do live in the current times.
Yeah. Does sound good. The power source is unknown, and the marks on the fuselage are written in a language nobody knows. Probably not from Earth then, or at least from so far old that, you know, is it actually a human being? Oh yeah, she could be from Zvork. Zvorka, yeah. Okay, so check this out. The Zvork, a major alien force that exists. They're the part of the inspectors and the guests. Oh, the Privy Council. Oh, the Zvork. Oh, the Privy Council. Oh, the Zvork. Oh, the Privy Council. Oh, the Zvork. And now notice how many times I have to press the button to get back to the actual thing.
Back through every
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, because it opens an endless fucking loop of keywords. It's fucking so good. Well made game, genius.
I do like how there's just no exit button. You actually have to keep pressing back. That's the best part.
Yeah. It's like, oh wait, the dog. I'm in this infinite loop of bullshit.
So the Privy Council designed toilets?
Yeah. So they design everything. They're really rude, and they're all like super shit. They're all like Games of Thrones level backstabbing to each other, but they control huge swathes of the galaxy and decide who's dangerous and who isn't, and then go and kill them or whatever. Please send the Special Tactical Fighter Training Group.
Yes, the STFTG. ASAP.
Oh, they just set up to make robots be good at fighting. Alright. What's going on? MOS. Abbreviation of Moon Orbital Search System. Read in Japanese as MOSU. Thanks. But it's just their satellites that detect things.
Oh no, the internet failed.
The internet... Yeah, the internet's gone down. Oh, there's a smell of burning, and I'm hoping it's from somewhere outside and not like...
Your PS4.
Me and... Not my fucking PS4 that I've... This is only like the 3rd time I've ever had it fucking turned on.
That would explain the FPS drops. If it was on fucking fire.
Yeah, if it was on fire. Back in Sapporo.
Far Eastern Forces.
Phew! Well, I should make an appointment with the council. I've got to show my teacher a little respect. Now, like Toya, Toya's been the worst dude for translating. I can neither watch TV nor connect to the internet.
That's actually right.
That works as a sentence. That works. That's right, but it's not how an actual person would say that. It's just like I can't watch TV or connect to the internet. But neither nor gotta stick them in there. Not a power outage.
No, the lights are still on, dude. Like, come on.
That sound. Okay. It's getting closer. What is it? So here is how you know that Toya's the dude who doesn't have the good thing. Episode 1. Father, Son, and Destiny. But okay, check this shit out. A robot literally falls out of the sky next to him.
Oh, so it's just Eric 7.
And, Toya, robot, why is it doing here? They had that in the preview and people were like, oh my god. And they're like, this doesn't reflect the quality of anything. And it's like, actually, why is it doing here?
Also, I like how he lives in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, he lives in this huge fucking mansion in the middle of nowhere. And then this robot just gonna land next to him. Could it be what I suspect? That luminous phenomenon leading? A reverse energy flow with the Cytron system. Is that an aircraft from the Federation Force? I mean, it doesn't look like a personal trooper and armored module. And then, personal troopers are humanoid robots. And armored modules are things that are basically developed from planes, is the gimmick. So they all fly and look mostly plane-like. Like, I've never actually known the difference between the two, other than it was like, oh, just the company's different branding. Like, this is a main battle tank, and this is a friggin' protective carrier or whatever. Where are we? My house.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair.
The hatch! Katie Melua, get off and head to my house.
Wait! I thought you were saying, what's his name? Tuyo was gonna say my house.
Yeah, he's like, my house. No. I have to hide this mech. Yo, anybody in?
Turns out Toya's a moon baby.
My son, Toya. I didn't tell him much about Aswari Cruzel, the company based in
I
Turkey.
didn't tell him that I'm from the fucking moon.
Well, that's the same for us. Our parents have us come to the moon for Belzaloot. They sent us to the moon for the thing.
The turkey's just a code word for
That-
moon.
So, Katya is like obsessed with the ring that's on this thing, apparently. No time to explain. Get out and get in my house. After that, go to my villa. My son knows the location. I'll join you later. He doesn't need to get to a hospital. He's tough as hell. You seen him?
Okay, so let's be clear here. The various corporations went to the moon for whatever reasons, and somehow within that amount of time, the moon has developed its own entire weird feudal culture?
No. They're the people that were under the surface of the moon that the big statue shot at. They've been there for a while. Girls? Were they on board the
They
robot?
just came out of the ground, dude.
Toya, how do you know my name? A girl dropped out of a robot from the sky? Girls know my goddamn name?
To be fair,
That's because you're... What's that sound? Naniek, look up. Another robot? And not only Zvorgmek, it's Ganjal. So, this dude, his name is Sordes, which is a Japanese phrase for that's right,
I was
and
gonna
Sordesune is that so? So, he actually instantly has a joke, like right now. Well, that's what brought you here, sir. You are Carlo Rand's subordinate. And, yeah, right, and then he says, yes, I am. When obviously he would, in the original Japanese, I'm pretty sure he goes, so des, as in, he's introducing himself and also going, that's right. I can't believe you brought that mech out. You know, the Gyokuza key is the one thing that you should never bring out of Gaola. So I can't believe you brought that robot out. Yeah, well, I mean, look what you did. Did it when Volta's gate was open. He's like, you also brought a robot that you shouldn't even be touching out, so, you know. You didn't know? Yeah, you brought out Grantide. I mean, that was a huge fucking deal, dude. Well, all thanks to that, my work. No. Fun has increased. It's like, all thanks to that to my work. No. My enjoyment. Or whatever. Getting Grantide back. Isn't that your highest priority? Yeah, he must be really annoying to argue with. He's just like, Sword. It's like, you fucking say his name over and over. That's right. Yeah, and then indeed it is where he would go, Sword, yes. So he's like a fucking Pokemon, I get. There's no way you just give it up without a fight, right? So, let's have some fun. Yeah, but don't die too soon, as it'll be my honor and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to kill you. Well, yeah, because then he'll be fucking dead, dude. Like, maybe you should have gone with fight instead of kill, but yeah. I can't use Last Salem. All I can do now is just leave right away.
Whoosh.
Wait, yo, Dad, is that you, Dad? Yes, it's me. Why are you in a robot, dude? It'll be a while longer before I told you the truth. I thought you'd been working in a factory on the moon. Yeah, we'll get to that anyway. Right now. Get in the fucking robot, Toya. What are you talking about? Why do I need to do such a thing? Why the heck would I do that?
Robot, Shinji.
Please explain properly. Father, just what exactly are you doing? Who are those people? Get on, Toya. If you do not, we will not be the only ones, but the people... We will not be the only ones, but the people in the town will... We will not be the only ones. The people in the town will also perish. Like I said, you can't expect me to understand all of this so suddenly. I mean... Just fucking do it, dude. Just get in. Your dad's hurt, kid. Just this once, lend me your strength. Stop being such a shitty son for just once.
Get in the robot, Shinji.
I know I force you to live alone, and all I do is send you money, and I live in the moon, but... Come on, kid.
I'm sorry I've gifted you this enormous mansion in the middle of nowhere and lots of money to live with.
Yeah.
What a shitty life.
And I'm Melior. Head towards the river. Alright? Got it. Okay. Then Toya gets in. Yeah, I mean, she did tell you he was hurt. Don't worry, it's better than it looks, which is obviously, it's not as bad as it looks. Now, head to the rear seat. What's this seat? It looks like a throne. I mean, yeah. Which, if they translated Goku's key as throne, which they should, was it made at Shwari Cruzel? Just sit down. Alright. And then he gets all excited, refills his juice. Whee. Activate the Cytron particle, maximize output power of the orgone extractor. It's with the energy readings. Toya, you've grown. So, the kid got in it, and it went good. But now look at Soda's fucked up teeth and mouth here, right? He's like a goddamn Dracula or some shit.
Yeah.
Whee. Watch how your father fights. Yeah, he's like, nyeh. Aye, Isolda Shun. And Toya's name is Toya Shiun. With an I instead of that second U, so he didn't even bother really changing. Like, so he's known as Seldor Shiun, and his alien name is Isolda Shun, so he didn't really hide it that much. In the name of the leader of the Imperial Guards, shall fulfill the long-cherished wish to entrust the royal sword to my son, and slay the rebels here. Rebels? That's my line. Isolda Imperial Guard? And it's even royalty you're entrusting me with. What? We win when that dude's done. We got 3 turns to kill these things. So we got to kill those 3 nerds. And ability. All of its bullshit things that it can do. Can't do much right now. Spirit. So fortitude for 1 attack. Received only 12.5% damage from all attack. So for 1 attack, received only 12.5% damage from all attack. It's like, or for 1 attack, receive only 12.5% damage. In Z3, they just say 1/8, but in this they've got 12.5%. Quicken is what they call accelerate now, which is fine. Strike's the same.